Welcome students. In this lecture we are going to discuss about reheating. Reheating is the process of improving efficiency. Okay, it is one of the method in order to increase efficiency. Specifically talking, it increases the thermal efficiency the most. Okay, so in reheating, as you can see that we are going to use here two turbines, right? So I will name it first of all compressor turbine 1. This would be your turbine 2. So specifically I will call it as high pressure turbine and your low pressure turbine. So instead of using only one turbine, I am going to use two turbine. So the main advantage of using reheating is that we get here increased output. I will write here increased output because two turbines I am using here. So the main advantage is that yes, efficiency increases, but output also increases. Okay, so this compressor is been connected to combustor. So this combustor would be your main combustor. Okay, and yes, it is connected to high pressure turbine. This high pressure turbine is again connected to the second combustor. Okay, so I will name it as auxiliary combustor. Okay, or reheater. Means there are two combustion process. Okay, means two combustion process will take place in reheating. Okay, so we will start. This is your basic block diagram. Okay, so point 1 will have low pressure and low temperature as always. So when this low pressure low temperature goes inside the compressor, it will get compressed, and point 2 will have high pressure and high temperature. Again in combustor, fuel will get added and I will also heat this fuel. So the temperature increases, but the diameter from compressor till combustor, from combustor till high pressure turbine remains same. So pressure would be also same. Okay, so this would be point 3. So this high pressure, high temperature enters inside the high pressure turbine. So here this heat energy will get converted into mechanical energy, right? And some amount of heat energy will pass out of the turbine. So this would be point 4. So yes, it will have low pressure and again low temperature, right? Okay. So this low pressure, low temperature enters inside this reheater. So again reheater means I will insert here fuel and I will heat it, right? Okay, so due to this pressure will remain same, pressure would be less, but the temperature will increase, right? See, from compressor till high pressure turbine, and from this high pressure turbine to low pressure turbine, your diameter will remain same. Okay, so the pressure would be same here. So this would be your 0.5. So this low pressure high temperature enters into turbine where your heat energy gets converted into mechanical energy, and this mechanical energy gets converted into electrical energy with help of this generator here, and ultimately and at last the pressure and temperature will decrease in this low pressure low temperature turbine. So what is going to happen is here we are getting two outputs, work of turbine WT1 and WT2. That expression we will solve here. Okay, so this was your general working of a reheating process. So main point in reheating, two combustion process occurs and it has been expanded into two turbines. The diameter will remain same so that the combustion process will take place in a constant pressure process. Okay, so let's see how to plot TS diagram. So here three pressures are developed: compressor pressure, high pressure turbine and low pressure turbine. So first of all, in TS diagram, I will draw here a pressure line. Correct? So this would be point 1. temperature is lower, but at point 2 temperature increases. Now it is been increased till which pressure? Till your high pressure turbine. So this point or this pressure will denote which turbine? High pressure turbine. Here low pressure turbine, right? So 1 to 2 it is been compressed, right? So ideally I am drawing here ideal process. Straight line 1 to 2, right? From 2 to 3 the pressure remains constant, means I have to carry this line, right? But temperature increases, so 2 to 3 here. So this point would be 3 point. Okay, now sorry, the pressure reduces, right? From 3 to 4 pressure reduces, but it is been reduced till which pressure? Low pressure turbine. So I will again draw here a line, downward line, but meeting which turbine? Low pressure turbine, right? So this would be 4 process, sorry, 0.4. Okay, so from 4 to 5 the pressure will remain constant, means I have to follow this line, but the temperature will increase from 4 to 5. So 4 to 5 keeping pressure as constant. So this would be your 5th point, right? Okay, so from 5th to 6th pressure and temperature becomes low. Okay, now see here students, 6th point and 1st point, right? So this pressure would be same here because it is releasing to atmosphere. So again same, I will draw here. So this would be 6th point, right? So this is the ideal diagram of reheating process. Okay, I will draw here. Now I will draw here by straight line. Okay, no problem. But you know that actually your temperature increases, right? So 1 to 2 this would be ideal process, but actually so this point would be 2 dash. Similarly 4 here would become what? 4 dash. Correct? And 5 to 6 here. Okay, so here also 5 to 6 dash, right? So this red color will show you the TS diagram of actual process, while the black line or black curve will show you the ideal process. Okay, so this was the TS diagram of reheating. So if I will solve here work of turbine. Okay, so work of turbine, it has two turbine, high pressure turbine plus low pressure turbine, correct? So high pressure turbine will be what? Cp delta T. Now 3 minus 4, so I will write here T3 minus T4 plus low pressure turbine. Low pressure turbine will have 5 and 6, right? So Cp T5 minus T6. Okay. Similarly, work of compressor. So only one compressor is there. T2 minus T1. Cp T2 minus T1. Heat supplied. This is important here, students. So here two combustion processes are taking place, right? Okay. So first combustor will have 3-2. Second will have 5-4. So I will write here as Cp, first combustor is what? 3 minus 2. T3 minus T2 plus Cp T5 minus T4. Okay. So if you want to find the efficiency of a reheating process, we know the formula as Wt minus Wc upon heat supplied. So what you do is put this value. If I will put here all Cp and take Cp as constant, Cp will cancel out. So the final formula would only become what? T3 minus T4 plus T5 minus T6 minus work of compressor. Work of compressor is T2 minus T1 upon heat supplied. Okay, so just a second. So heat supplied is, when Cp get cancelled, T3 minus T2 plus T5 minus T4. So this is the efficiency for reheating process, dear students. Okay, so hope you have understood this process, TS diagram, and you have learned how to derive this, right? Okay, and main effect is that the main advantage is output get increased as well as thermal efficiency get increased, right? But one more point to remember is, when you are using reheating process and your pressure ratio, okay, pressure ratio is less, your thermal efficiency will also decrease. Okay, means it would be of no use if your pressure ratio is less, because thermal efficiency is going to decrease, right? So whenever reheating process is being used, the pressure ratio should be higher, and then thermal efficiency will increase, dear students. Okay, so this was all about reheating process. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.